Yo, welcome back to another episode of The Sauce. Coming off a heartbreaking NBA night. We had a good Monday, and then Tuesday was looking good. Then the Wizards blew a 35-point lead, and Golden State couldn't miss a shot. I also had Dallas plus 3.5. So what looked like was going to be two good nights in a row turned out to be a good night followed by a bad night. Oh well, let's put in the past and stay positive. In this video, we got a nice Western Conference battle here, talking Jazz versus Suns. Let's go.
Welcome to The Sauce. The Sauce. Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, Phoenix is on the road here in Salt Lake City to play the Jazz. Line is Jazz plus 5, and all the early action's on the Suns. 92% of the money is on Phoenix. This is as of this morning at 4 a.m. Eastern time. Yo, check this out. This crazy line movement here, crazy. So all the money's on the Suns, right? Like I said, 92%. But it's starting to creep back towards the Jazz a little bit. We're down to 88% of the money on the Suns. But look at the line. It has dropped 3.5 points. We're all the way down to Utah plus 1.5 in just a few hours. This is crazy what's happening right now. Most likely this is because those Jazz players that were listed as questionable, Bogdanovic, Royce O'Neal, Joe Ingles, most likely the books found out that they're going to play. I assumed they were going to play anyway. We'll get into that in just a second. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the analytics, the line for this game should be Utah plus 11. So that's an 8-point lean on the Phoenix Suns here. All right, let's run through a quick breakdown. And obviously, we need to start. Why is that number so big? Why is our analytics telling us this should be an 11-point spread? Simple answer. So for the models I use the numbers from the last 5 games and the last 10 games. They carry a lot of weight, as well as the full season too. But I use the last 5 and the last 10 a lot. Utah's been playing without their guys for the last 5 or 10 games. They've been missing Gobert, Mitchell, Ingles, Bogdanovic, O'Neal. They've been missing a ton of guys. So obviously their numbers look like shit. But a lot of those guys are back, and like I said, we're talking about that right now. Now, Donovan Mitchell and Gobert are still out, but Bogdanovic is back, Joe Ingles is back, Royce O'Neal is back. So that's 3 starters returning to the Jazz lineup. We're finally gonna see a basketball team that resembles the Utah Jazz tonight. Now, hold up, before we get off injuries, we gotta look at the Suns too. They're missing a bunch of pieces tonight. No Ayton, he's been out for a while though. No Jameson Crowder, no JaVale McGee, no Cam Payne. So although at first glance you might be like, oh, Suns still got Chris Paul, Booker, Bridges, they're fine. Who's going to be on the second unit for this Suns team? They're missing both centers. They're going to have to start Bismack Biyombo and run him 32 minutes. Dude's 35 years old. Now, here's where I usually would break down analytics from these two teams recently and find the mismatch. But what good would that do us here? What good would the Utah Jazz numbers from the last 3 or 4 weeks, what would that even tell us? They've been playing without their guys. Now they have like 3/4 of a team, and the Suns have only a first unit with no second unit. So the numbers in the last 2 or 3 weeks or last month, they're not going to tell us shit here. So check this out. Here's my angle for this game. These two teams, this is the second leg of a doubleheader. These two teams just played on Monday night. The Suns won 115-109 in Phoenix. Do you want to know who started in that game for Utah? Check this out. Jordan Clarkson, okay, they're 6-man. He started, that's solid. Daniel House, Trent Forrest, Rudy Gay, Hassan Whiteside. They were missing their entire starting 5 and lost by 6 in Phoenix. Now they're back in Utah, and they got Ingles, Bogdanovic, and Royce O'Neal back. That's 3 starters back on a doubleheader against a team they just lost to by 6. This is a revenge spot with their guys back at home, where the Jazz, over the last 2 years, Jazz at home has been a pretty safe bet. I know it hasn't been recently, but it's because they've been hurt. So I'm gonna fade the public heavy again. I don't trust this line movement. I'm gonna take Utah, even all the way down at 1.5. I'm taking the Utah Jazz to end the Suns winning streak tonight. I believe it's up to 7 games. It ends tonight. Give me Utah plus 1.5. This will be on the final ticket. Final ticket posted on KyleKirms.com around 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. It'll have my bet of the day, top 5 to 7 bets, parlay of the day, maybe 2 parlays of the day, as well as every single pick for every single game and every single sport, posted right on KyleKirms.com, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Also, if there's any crazy last-minute updates, injuries, money shift, line movement, anything like that, I will definitely keep you posted on my Instagram story, Facebook, and Twitter. So make sure you check one of those 3 platforms before you place your bets. NBA Wednesday, let's bounce back after those bad beats last night. I don't even want to talk about it. Horrible. Thought we were going to have a good Tuesday. We did not. But we're going to have a good Wednesday. I feel it. Let's make some money tonight. I'll talk to you on Twitter.